And I think I've just been talking for 5 minutes to myself. Oops. With that being said, we will just bypass all of that and welcome in everybody. Thanks for coming to my watch along for probably the most anticipated Raw of the past 5 years. Um, Check out my heel Cena in a suit background. Lori Lynch, first one to say what's up. How are you, my friend? I hope you are doing good. I was talking for 4 minutes to myself. I thought I was live, and I wasn't. So I'm saying hi to you again. I was talking to you for a while, to myself, I guess. But that's neither here nor there. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's good to see your face. I'm happy to see you be the first one in. That put a smile on my face when I saw that. Thank you very much. Let's get this raw on the road. Wait, they're not showing it live on the thing? That's crazy. Guys, I might not be able to do this. You're doing a little better. That's good to hear, Lori. I know you had said in the chat a few days ago the issue that you're dealing with, and it's not something I had heard of before. Something to do with your legs. I have RLS, and I get fatigue in my legs a lot of time. Like it's hard for me to go to sleep at night. I'll just be laying in bed and I'll just feel some fidgety. It's like fidgety, but in my legs. I don't know. I can't explain it. And sometimes it causes pain, but most of the time it's just really annoying. And I've had that for years. I don't know what it's like to. I don't know what your condition is exactly that you have, but I'm sorry that you're dealing with all of that. I hope. I'm not sure if it's something that you have permanently or if it can get better or what, but I wish you well. I really do. Yeah, Yuri, what's up, brother? Thank you for stopping in, bro. I'm having trouble finding the damn thing. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. I talked for the first 5 minutes of my stream. I thought thinking I was live and I wasn't, so now I'm all discombobulated. I'm 2 minutes late on Raw. I don't know what's going on, but I cannot even bring up these sites today. I think they blocked them or something. So yeah, no, it's been blocked. I can't believe they blocked that website. That's crazy. Yeah, guys, I don't think I can watch. That's crazy. Well, now I'm really pissed off because I'm missing Raw. The sites are down. They did that on purpose. 100%. Netflix. What's going on with my Netflix? Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry for the dead air. Hmm. The sites that I use are not showing live. So that being said, unless anybody knows of another free site I can use, the two that I use, the one's down and the other one says it's not showing raw for 4 hours. Um, I don't even see raw's not even an option for the free site that I'm looking at right now, which is very. Why wouldn't raw be on here? Everything else is on here. SmackDown, Evolve, UFC, LFG, like all the shows are here. AEW, Ring of Honor. There's no raw. Why? Damn. Well, I got one more option that I'm working on real quick. Just bear with me. Keep me updated what's going on right now in the chat, please. What's the first thing happening on Raw? Well, this is I guess what happens as a streamer, huh? Sometimes you go through epic fails. Oh, I'll go to Issa's streaming real quick to see what's going on. She's live streaming, so I'll pop in there and see what's up. What? Sorry, guys, I'm still here. I'm trying to. Joey Clemens, bro, those boos. Oh, I'm missing it. What's it? Somebody in the chat type what's going on right now. Like everything is going haywire for me. All the sites are down. My Netflix isn't working. Oh my God, are you for real? How many people I got in here? Not very many. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I did not know. Okay, shout out to Minimo Smart. Uh, Sent me a link that I'm trying to use, and it's just now. Raw's just now starting for me, guys. So I'm sorry, I'm a little behind. Hang on, Lori. My shit's buffering. Wow, Brussels looks awesome. The architecture in Germany and just Europe throughout, they got buildings that have been standing there since like medieval times, you know? And each big city in Europe, I feel like, has its own look to it. That if you traveled to each of these cities, you'd be able to tell the difference, right? Are they all booing for Finn Balor? Why? That's going to be a sick match, Braun Breaker versus Finn Balor. That's going to be a sick match. Bianca looking snazzy. Don't know what happened with my sound, but the sound went out. I can see Dakota Kai and Io Sky, but there's zero fucking sound. See, the cool thing about Raw being on Netflix, is the fact that you can just watch it anytime. Well, whoever's doing my free stream, so they don't get in trouble, has slowed the speed down. So Michael Cole sounds like me, Michael. Listen to this. He's talking in like slow motion. What the hell is that about? Oh no. Oh no. No. Sorry, I'm texting.
What do you say to a little one, not even 4 years old, when she looks up at you and says, Papa, what happened to your face? I told her that I ran into a wall. It's not entirely untrue. I did run into a wall designed by the final boss, The Rock, and by my WrestleMania 41 opponent, John Cena.
How's everybody today? Who's all in here? Mike Rhymes. What's good, buddy? Hey, you're up bowling. Oh, shit, you're bowling right now. Damn. You went bowling knowing that CENA was going to be live? It's all good, though. At least you're doing something, right? Getting out, touching grass. It's weird to be home on a Monday afternoon watching Raw. I'm not going to lie. This feels like some e-geek shit, you know?
I'm sure it will be a very smooth, well-educated, well-crafted retort.
If you haven't already, guys, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. I really want to get my stream out so I can try to get monetized.
No justification for you, John.
I still just tend to do behind the scenes research and stuff on the whole streaming gig. There's a lot that goes on to this that a lot of people don't realize. And it's all very, very confusing. How are you missing this week, Mike? What you got going on?
WrestleMania 41. I will do the same. Here's a stat that will never be, and that is 17. As I get the heartbreaking privilege of beating my hero in his last chance, while he finds out what the rest of you already know. I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now, he said.
Clearly, you want some.
Huh. Yeah. Oh, jeez. They played his old music? Why would they play his old? Why would they play his music? No.
Clearly, you want.
He's coming out in his jorts. What is this? The last time is now. That's crazy. John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. Joey Clemenza. They didn't change anything. Not his music, not his look or gimmick. He's just pissed. They're chanting, "Go home." Oh shit. My question is, what does Cena have to be pissed about at Joey Clemenza? Thank you guys for stopping in. Thanks for kicking it with me on my live stream. I don't know if I'll make it the whole 3 hours of Raw, because everybody's doing shit and stream sites are down, and I don't have my Netflix subscription active right now, and people are just probably at work and stuff too. So I just really want to see the Cena stuff. I'll hang out for an hour or so. I don't have much streaming time left for the month, so I want to be able to go stream live a couple more times too, with all of this WrestleMania stuff going on. But if my damn feed would stay. What am I hearing? John Cena sucks.
Every single person in this room. No one is safe. No one can hide, especially the people I can pick out of the crowd. Yeah. I see you. And you in the front row. And you in the front row. Yes. I can identify you very easily. You're the.
You're the what?
Let's go see the people. You're the people and I support you.
I mean, if they're gonna keep him in the jorts and the fucking, if they were gonna keep him in this gimmick, he should have just come out to the doctor with thugonomics then.
that world, the CENA sucks jack-offs, they've already proven themselves awful people.
The CENA
I'm
sucks
about
jack.
to tell you why the Let's Go CENA people are just as awful.
Wow.
You claim to support me? What have you ever done? You. What have you? You. What have you ever done to support me, huh? What have you ever done for me? All
Bought
you
your
ever
fucking
do
merch.
is steal from me.
Steal from you.
You steal. You steal my personal moments. You steal my time. You have made me a freaking toy. I am an object to you. You have made me the butt of a stupid invisible joke for 15 years, and you still think it's funny. It is not funny.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold up. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Are pathetic.
We made him the butt of an invisible joke. You're the one that has you can't see me on your fucking hat, you retard.
Tough for you. Oh, you're not
Yeah,
ready
shut
to
the
do this.
fuck up.
You're not ready to lean into an uncomfortable
Nah,
conversation.
man. Nah. This is how they're doing it?
You wear this for support. You wear it to make you feel good. You wear words
This
like
is gay.
hustle, loyalty,
G-H-E-Y.
and respect. I live
Sorry.
every day. You think you can buy the words?
I don't like this at
up?
all. This is
I
the
am the
lamest
definition of
shit.
perseverance and
I gotta go to
person
JD's chat.
here knows it.
This is the lamest shit they could have done. This is the literal lamest shit they could have done.
Is you use me as an excuse for
That
your pathetic
is
failure of a
crazy.
life. Because all you ever done there for 25 years is sit on your ass and watch me be great.
Sit on your ass and watch him be great, is what he's saying.
Yes, everybody, including that one kid right there, is a toxic, dysfunctional relationship.
Damn, that poor little boy. He just clowned that little boy. That's crazy.
Well, listen to this.
That's
I'm breaking
wild.
up with you.
I'm breaking up with
I'm
you.
done.
I'm done.
I'm breaking up with every single person. Whether you like me or you don't, you're dumped. I don't need you anymore. I don't care about you, and you don't matter to me. Here's the thing. There's no noise you can make. There is nothing you can do. Because you know I'm right, and you know you are wrong.
Let's go! Can't believe I just got that excited to hear Cody Rhodes. What's the world coming to? They've mind tricked us all. They've mind tricked us all, chat. I am sitting here screaming for Cody Rhodes and saying, shut the fuck up to John Cena. I don't know what world we are living in, but 2025 bingo card is chalked already. Off the beat. Listen to them singing for Cody. About to blow. Let's go up on home. Let's go. John Cena saying that we made him the butt of an invisible joke for 20 years was stupid. Now we got the new. Yeah, look at Cody Rhodes just looking at him going, what? Let's go. Joey, I get that. I think with the fact that he's on the clock and he's only got a certain amount of dates, I don't think they can waste much time with spending. Like, how much time do you think they could really spend with the whole he hasn't won a match in like 6 years? You know, he won the chamber, so now he's won a match, right? So there's really no point to spend time. I mean, I get your point. I get your point, and I know what you're trying to say because I agree for the realism factor and stuff. But he just he had mentioned the fact that he hadn't won the last number of times we saw him up until Elimination Chamber. But I guess that's at the end of now because he won. But he didn't really address The Rock in his promo. Cody's out here now. That's where I'm at. So I'm being thankful. This is crazy. Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. Damn, they are chanting for Cody Rhodes, man. This is crazy. Wow. We're gonna get this for 4 weeks for Raw and SmackDown. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I'm down. I'm down with that shit. Let's go. The cheering for Cody is going on forever, man. Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, Patrick Palmer. My G. They're chanting for Cody in Germany now.
Everybody was willing to hear you out, even myself. If I understood correctly from what you just said, they've given you their worst.
Nah,
Sure,
this is go away heat. This is the gay. This
they
is
have
the
also
gayest
given you their best for 25
promo he could have
years,
cut.
and they did that.
We made Cena the butt of an invisible joke for 20 years while his little corny hat for 20 years has said, "You can't see me." He came out and said, "You can't see me." He did the 5 knuckle shuffle. Nobody made that joke about him. What is he talking about? This is the stupidest thing they could have done. He comes out in the jorts, the same song. Yeah! Come on, Cody.
And it's certainly not kid. It's WWE
Champion. Let's fucking go, Cody. Cody. What up, Midmo? Thanks for joining, bro. I couldn't message you on my phone because that's how I'm watching Raw.
Who the hell are you?
Yeah, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you, Cena?
Where's the guy on this shirt? Right here. Even after what you did, I was excited at the prospect of going week to week, face to face with John Cena. And instead, I got this.
Come on, Cody.
Well, this better not show up at WrestleMania. Because if it does, I run it over. I run it out because I already took its best shot and it wasn't good enough. I retire it early.
Ooh.
So go find John Cena because I want to wrestle him at WrestleMania 41. not this whiny bitch.
Oh! Oh, he called CENA a whiny bitch! Let's go, Cody! Yeah! Dude, what's going on? Oh, shit. Cody. Let's go! Whiny bitch, CENA. Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. I mean, they're screaming that at the top of their at the top of their lungs. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, dude. How am I all excited for Cody Rhodes? How have they just tricked us? He's gonna say something. Or is he gonna just drop the mic? Yeah, we just threw it down. He threw the mic down and is walking out. They're waving bye. Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. See, if CENA was a real heel, he'd stick his middle finger in the camera right now. You know what I'm saying? Just stick your middle finger in the camera. If you're really serious. Oh, it says after this, you can't see me. Is anybody paying attention to Twitter? Was JD tweeted? Was he shitting on this? I mean, not shitting on it, but the what CENA's explanation was, I felt was really weak.
I apologize in advance for what are going to be personal and emotional comments. For 2 decades, I believed in that man, rode alongside that man, bought everything that he was selling. Not only me, but the thousands of fans in attendance tonight, the millions around the world. And then he has the audacity to come out here tonight and blame the WWE fans. John Cena is a 16-time champion because of the fans. John Cena is a massive millionaire and a movie star because of the fans. And what does he do? He comes out and cries and acts like an irrational prick. That is what John Cena is.
Michael Cole just called CENA an irrational prick. What world are we in? This is not WWE. I don't know what we're watching, but this is not WWE.
But John Cena believed the words he just spoke. That was John Cena speaking his truth. We don't have to like it. Obviously, he doesn't care if we like it. One thing's for certain. Come WrestleMania.
Wait a second. Corey Graves is announcing. Did anybody realize that Corey Graves is on the mic for Raw? What happened to McAfee? Oh, McAfee's got his podcast and shit. He probably couldn't go on the tour. Where the hell is Chat? Oh yeah, I think because of the NFL draft and shit, I don't think we could go on the tour probably. Which makes it silly that that Corey Graves was complaining about the announcing switches and stuff when they happened. Like, I get at the time feeling like going to NXT was a demotion, but I don't think Corey Graves understood that NXT was about to fucking pick up. Oh shit, the hometown hero's here. Gunta! Oh no, it's not. It's Ludwig Kaiser. He's a hometown hero though still. Look at all the people trying to give high five to Ludwig Kaiser. Yeah, I don't think Pat could make the tour because there's a lot of shit going on with the NFL in the next couple weeks, I believe. Oh shit, we getting Ludwig and Penta again? Let's go. I should have said something after Cody.
Settle down, because I'm standing here demanding all your gratitude for Ludwig Kaiser. Exactly, Belgium. When I speak, you shut up.
Why was I saying all week that Brussels is in Germany? It's in Belgium? Oops. No wonder the world laughs at America.
In the no holds barred match, I am going to take care of
Wow, Philly's stream is loud. I don't know what that means, Midnight. Can you elaborate? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because I don't know what you're hearing.
Fear, but let me guarantee you one thing. After Ludwig Kaiser absolutely destroys Penta, nobody's going to remember the name of him. All they're going to remember
Really?
is that Ludwig Kaiser is the
That's crazy because my phone is like 3 feet away. I'm not even holding it. Like I can't even reach out and grab it. I'll turn it down. I didn't know. Thank you for telling me. I didn't know you could hear it. I have no idea what you can hear. I don't know how to tell.
Live in Brussels, Belgium.
I do not know how to tell. I mean, I thought John Cena was going to come out with some OG buzz cut with a suit jacket on, some corporate type of. He came out in the jorts. They changed nothing. How are we supposed to buy in fully to him as a heel if he just comes out in the same gear? It's just not a bright, loud neon color. It's a darker earth tone maroon. So what's he gonna wear? Like khaki and maroon and olive drab green all year long now, instead of like the bright poppy colors, like in the same ass gear that says you can't see me that we made a joke of. That wasn't the joke we made. I mean, he's the one that said we can't see him, right? I didn't understand his promo. His promo was we waited weeks. I thought we were gonna get something like vicious, you know? And we didn't get shit. Tell me if you can still hear my stream, Jeremy, please.
Ludwig Kaiser set for a no holds barred match.
Yeah, I feel really underwhelmed by the words that Cena used. The crowd reaction, the moment, Cody coming out, like it all felt epic. But the words that he used, like his explanation was, "Oh, Penta, let's go!" So, mierda. Dude, this is why they're not having the Lucha Brothers together, because his entrance is too sick. His entrance is fucking sick. Look at him walk into the ring like that. Just swag into the ring. Look at him wearing maroon and black. He's looking badass. Yeah, they've got to keep him singles for a while before they fuse him together, I think. I mean, he's selling the shit out of merch. Why would they stick him with his brother? Ole, ole, ole. Oh yeah. Oh, they're saying ole, 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 cero miedo. That's no. That was it. That was an awesome chant, yo. That was. So the crowd is just going to chant the whole time this match is going on. That's what I love. They're not going to stop chanting. Look at him run the rope. Look at him run the rail. Did he break his neck? Yeah, the Euro crowds, dude. I would kill to go to a show in Europe to be in a crowd that vocal. Remember when CENA, when they were last in Europe last year, and he teased the idea of WrestleMania in England, and the crowd was going crazy? I'm wondering if WWE is doing this 4-week tour to gauge American viewership. Because if American viewership at this time of day is high, they'll probably do a pay-per-view there. I think they're gauging the American viewership versus the time difference, right? Because they already know, I mean, the rest of the world has had to acquiesce to American time zone to watch WWE their whole life. So they're used to staying up to the middle of the night to watch pay-per-views. They've always had to. We don't. We've been on the other end of that coin. So I honestly think they're doing this because why else would they be doing a 4-week tour in Europe? I sincerely believe it's a test run to gauge American viewership in the middle of the day. Because if they did a pay-per-view over there, God, a pay-per-view over there though, if they did it at 5 in the afternoon, it'd be like 9 in the morning my time. That's pretty early. Oh yeah, Cody kind of smoked Cena for show. No, Cody smoked Cena. Now we gotta let it play out, right? So for the next week or two, maybe Cena came out and whined like he did to enable Cody to have that response. You know what I'm saying? Because it made Cody look better than Cena, right? And I think that was what the promo was designed to do. If that makes sense. Oh, and he slapped the pole. Holy shit. I thought he was going to smack the shit out of Kaiser's chest, and Kaiser ducked under, and Penta smacked the pole. Damn, that looked like it hurt. Midmo, smart. If it's a big show and they're doing it across the pond, we've all proven we'll watch. All the other shows in Europe and Saudi, we've proven we'll watch. True. That is true. These Euro crowds are pretty lit though. Hey, Midmo, can you still hear my stream or no? I mean, can you still hear Raw or not? As you dominated Europe for much of the early part of his career, was a former
world champion at Westside Extreme. His father, of course, a excellent leader who Kaiser learned his entire repertoire from. Real estate to work with for these superstars. Kaiser was looking on in disgust at the very vocal WWE fans.
Yeah, but my microphone is by my mouth, bro. It's setting up against my monitor, and it's like literally, I don't know how to show you how far away it is. I'll just turn it down. It's very strange because it seems to be when I turn the volume down, it's turning the background audio down, like the crowd and the ring noise when they slap on the mat and stuff. But I still hear Corey Graves screaming at the top of his lungs, like really loud. So that's very weird. What are they chanting? We're seeing that right now. Just ask Kaiser. Kaiser caught him with a big boot, stopped him in his tracks. God, Ludwig Kaiser is so crisp and clean. Like the way he does his moves, man. I can't even. Do you know what I'm talking about? I know Mid-Most Mark, you'd probably understand what I'm saying. Do you see the way he does his moves? They're so like. I can't even describe it. The way he grabs his opponents, they're deliberate. They're flawless. Like his in-ring movement is flawless. He doesn't waste much motion, Ludwig. He's so underrated. And I know people don't really get his look. Kind of got an odd-shaped head. I'm not shaming him. I'm just saying he's got some unique facial features. I don't know if the crowd really buys into his gimmick as a whole. I know he's kind of like a undercard guy, under mid-card. But I think they should push him. He's a great technical wrestler. And he gets hella heat. Kaiser just started jogging around the ring like he didn't. It almost looked like he didn't know what he was about to do. What's with both companies though, chat? WWE and AEW both have changed their announce tables to be indestructible. Why is that? Does anybody know behind the I need to go behind the fifth wall, the fourth wall, the fifth wall, the sixth wall. I really want to know why these tables are no longer collapsible. Yeah, Joey. That's what I mean. He just grabbed Penta. Penta was bouncing off. He was doing something. It just came out of a move, and he just grabbed Penta and right into a Death Valley driver. But it was so like his movement, the way he grabbed him and just in fluid motion, just did the cartwheel with him it just looked perfect. And look at his strikes, just the way he throws his punches. You can tell he goes back and watches himself in his matches on tape over and over. I can tell by the way he throws punches that he is literally watching back every single thing he does. He's watching himself with he's critiquing his own work with a fine-tooth comb. Look at how he transitions from a move into a pin. He's so good, man. Ludwig Kaiser is so fucking good. The more I watch him, the higher up on my favorites list he goes. I'm not saying he's my favorite, but in terms of one of the better technically sound wrestlers on that roster, he's got to be up there. The way he transitions from moves into pinning combinations reminds me a lot of Swerve. Swerve did a move that put his opponent Ricochet on the mat at Revolution, and then he did something to dive onto Ricochet, and when he landed on Ricochet, he grabbed him and landed with Ricochet's arm around his neck, and then in one fluid motion, they both kind of stood up, and then he did like a suplex on him. It was like, how did you grab the guy doing a move to him on the ground, and you grab him and then stand up with him in a suplex. It was the nuttiest little transition I've ever seen, and it was like it played tricks on your eyes. Like I've never seen anybody do that before, and Kaiser can do some of that. He's very good in between his grappling into move set into pinning, all without having to stop one thing and then do another. He just does it all in one smooth motion. Yeah, the announce tables. Perhaps the spots weren't necessarily planned in those instances. So no, Jeremy, if you go back and watch every week, every show and every table spot they've done for at least a year alone. I think it goes back to even last year. But for sure, since Raw started on Netflix, the tables have not collapsed, not one time. Maybe it was Jesse, but they asked him if the tables keep breaking, you think you design a better table realistically. Yeah, that's true, and I don't have a problem with them not breaking. I just don't know how. I haven't heard about how the wrestlers feel about it. I haven't heard anything about why the tables aren't collapsing because it's in AEW too. The announce tables haven't collapsed for a while. But I just chalked that up to nobody weighs enough in AEW. Oh, Mexican Destroyer! No shit. This is a great match. Onto the chair, did he do it? Oh, the Penta driver on the chair. Look at Kaiser's twitching in the ring while he's being pinned like that. What a great sell. And then he reaches behind his head like his nerve, like he hit a nerve. Ludwig Kaiser, Chad, I'm telling you. It's just his look is a little bit weird. That's the only thing I think holding him back. Is he's a guy and not like a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? If he had a gimmick and a character like Penta, I'm telling you the crowd would love Ludwig Kaiser. Yeah, that was a great technical match. That was a great performance from Kaiser. I thought he was going to be cheered being over in that neck of the woods. That's close to his home. And he healed it up. Kathy Kelly coming out to interview Penta right afterwards. Kathy Kelly looking like the librarian. Hey. Uh-oh. First of all, you were amazing, guys. I love you. The Penta era is alive. Yeah, this crowd is fire. This is for you. I don't care what I have to do. I promise you. God, Penta is so fucking good and he's so over. Sheesh, man. My God, have they nailed his presentation. I don't know if they've ever done somebody as perfect as they're doing Penta, to be honest. Yeah, that crowd is fire. I don't know what he said, what is next for Penta, and then he went into some foreign language. I don't know. Something I heard championship. Don't know if he's talking about the US, the Intercontinental. Did anybody piece that together? So if you've got a Netflix commercial right now, they are backstage with Rey Mysterio and American Made, Ivy Nile and the tag team guys. This is funny. Yeah, we think you're stupidos. Yeah. Joey, for real? Thank God somebody knows Spanish. That's hilarious if that's what he said. That's actually freaking hilarious. He cussed a lot in Spanish on Monday. I heard him say something, tu madre. And I know usually when you say tu madre, your mother, that's usually some form of insult. Thank you guys for joining in. Oh shoot, we got a little bit of a crowd in here. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. Do that for me, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Desperately trying to get this account monetized. Welcome back, Yuri. What do you think about Raw so far, bro? Other than that, it's weird that it's 1 in the afternoon where I live, and I'm watching Monday Night Raw. Yeah, smash the like button, share it out if you would. I've gained a couple of new subscribers this week, so that's good. I need to gain some more. I've come up with a couple of ideas for content, chat. Unfortunately, StreamYard only lets me do 2 hours of recording per month on the free tier. They want it's like $65 a month to get rid of the time limit constraints. And I strive to achieve to get to that point, but I'm not going to spend $70 a month right out the gate on a pipe dream thinking that it might pan out. You know what I mean? So I kind of got to figure out another streaming site to use when my StreamYard time runs out for the rest of the month. And then I got to figure out, I've got a name for my live streaming and I've got a name for the pre-recorded content I want to put out. I'm pretty sure. So that will be coming soon. So be on the lookout for some actual content from me. You go behind my back. You have all these conversations with all these people, and what you land on is offering a spot in the Judgment Day to Penta, the guy who just declared that he wants to come after my Intercontinental Championship. You know what? Carlito said, "You don't watch the show, do you?" To Dom. Okay, so there's the explanation. Okay, so Penta said he's going after the IC title, which I believe, in talking to Midmost Mark in many lengthy phone conversations, I said Penta should probably be the Intercontinental Champion. A lot of people were saying he should be the U.S. title, but no, I said IC. I would have accepted U.S., obviously, because he's from Mexico, and I like when a foreign talent has the U.S. title. I think that's just always been a thing in wrestling. But
I think he's better than that. I don't look at the U.S. title as mid card. I look at it as a lower tier mid card. You know what I mean? IC title is upper echelon mid card, and Penta's that, if not higher than that. I see Penta getting to like main event status. I really do. He could very well be in contention for a main title if they let him. He's that good. I just don't know if that's the way they want to push him. And if he's going for the IC title, yeah, count me in. My feed just cut off. Patrick Palmer acknowledging the cake meat on screen. Penta as Intercontinental Champion would be fire. I think so, man. There's so much energy and there's so much. There's so just the energy field around that guy that the term is aura. I know it gets overused, but there's just something, there's a force field around Penta, that just draws you in. Some people just that's charisma, you know what I mean? Like some people just have that. And man, Penta's got it in droves. He's literally got it. And he could speak, he could cut every problem in Spanish, and I don't think anybody would give a single fuck if they understood what he said or not. He looks badass. He's sick in the ring. His presentation is spot on, absolutely perfect. I really don't want them ruining this singles run with him just to put him back with his brother. I really don't. Establish them separately. Maybe don't even tell the WWE universe that they're brothers. Don't even acknowledge that for the longest time. And then use that later. Oh, there's Gabriel. They could use the U.S. title and a possible implemented luchador title to save the world title, to have world title contender implications. Elevate the mid card a bit. I always thought the U.S. title was you won the U.S. title before the IC title, and once you win the U.S., then the IC. I feel like by Penta declaring out loud that he's going for IC, he's bypassing the U.S. title. That's what I think that promo was letting everybody know. Like, he ain't going for no IC title. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's what you're suggesting. That's what my interpretation of his promo was. Oh, Dakota Kai got a random win. Every important match she loses, but random matches she wins. Was this for stipulation? Like, was this for a number one contendership, or was this just a match? Oh, the women are going to sign the contract? All right, all right. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on a Monday afternoon. Raw watch along. Appreciate you guys so much. It's nice to look up on my screen and see a number there, so I know that I'm not just talking to spirits and shit. The ghosts that live in my place. What is Io Sky wearing? I don't know, but yeah, come out walking back first. Anytime you like, sweetie. Sheesh. Motherfuck. Yikes. Oh, oh, love me some Io Sky, boy. Yeah, here's Waifu. Here's Wifey. Shit. I love Io Sky, man. She is one of the best female wrestlers I've ever seen. And I know a lot of people are like, Cornette's not really understanding EO implementation into. I think with a lot of these old school guys too. And I love Jim Cornette, by the way. I watch him all the time. If I'm pretty sure he's kept me alive a couple of times, having his daily podcast clips to listen to are my outlet for laughter. But everybody was stuck on and fixated on Rhea versus Bianca. And I kept saying, why? When are we going to get EO with a WrestleMania moment? When are we going to give her her flowers for carrying that awful faction that was booked so shitty for like 5 years? Damage Control, and she was always the highlight of every match she was ever in. She carried. She's a better wrestler than Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, and that's just a fact. Yeah, I get that Cornette's not for everybody. You also are a new generation wrestling fan. You don't come from the time period that Jim Cornette worked when I grew up. I grew up watching him, so the way pro wrestling was back then is how a lot of guys my age still watch pro wrestling, right? And it doesn't make sense to you because you came along 20 years later. So I'm totally okay with younger people hating Jim Cornette. I totally understand it because if I was in my 20s watching wrestling now, I would look at Cornette as like a guy from. I would see Jim Cornette the way I see Ric Flair. I'd be like, you old buddy, like times have passed you by, right? So I get it, but Cornette's wrestling brain is from the same generations, from the same time period as mine. So that's why what he says always resonates with me. I see pro wrestling very similar to the way he sees pro wrestling. I'm a good 15 years younger than Jim Cornette, at least, if not a little more. But so I can adapt. I'm more adaptable to what's going on with the new generation of stuff. The new generation of stuff isn't quite as offensive to me as it is to him, but he's just pure old school through and through. So I get when the new kids don't like him, but he's actually so funny. EO Scott. I love the crowd really popping for EO, man. I mean, what's up with all the women coming out looking like sexy ass librarians, man? Look at Bianca. Sheesh.
No one will disrespect me again because the women's world champion.
Yeah.
And after WrestleMania,
Damage Control didn't start off strong, Joey. They lost their first fucking major pay-per-view match. They debuted in a loss. How did they start off strong? Oh, by the way, for anybody that doesn't like the fact that EO's champion right now and wanted to see Bianca or Rhea, EO's staying champion. Just letting y'all motherfuckers know. Jay Barker from FL. Wait. Does that name look familiar? Oh. Jay Barker. OTS mod. Duh. Sorry, bro. I've not seen your name anywhere outside of JD's stream, so seen it in my stream threw me off for a loop. Bro, what up? Thanks for coming in, dog. Nice to formally meet you.
if you think I'm gonna let you put your hands on me again, then you know me. So WrestleMania, you're gonna find out exactly who I am. I am Bianca Belair.
I am Bianca. Why is she talking like that?
Women's world champion.
So Io's going in as the face. Bianca's heel now.
official for WrestleMania, Bianca Belair and Io Sky. Ladies, thank you for being so professional.
Is Rhea coming out? Rhea's got to come out, right? Oh, of course she is. Yeah, this is triple threat. This is 100% triple threat. I was going to say, if she doesn't come out, then maybe it's going to be one-on-one, but... Yeah, no, this is for sure triple threat.
What the hell are you doing, Rhea? Come on, Pierce. Put yourself in harm's way. What are you doing? What are you guys doing out here? Because Io, she slapped me in the face last week, and I'm not just going to sit back and do nothing about it like Bianca over here.
I just got a notification from Jim Cornette reviewing the debut of Mike Speedball Bailey. I cannot wait to watch that.
That's what I'm doing out here.
That's real funny, coming from you. Because you had no business being out here in my championship match, but then you won.
Oh, God. They got Rio
Simply out here
whining and shit.
to watch.
You're just down here to watch. I guess you're just gonna be watching
Oh.
WrestleMania. But since you want to be in my business, I'm making you my
Jay
business.
Barker
How about
from
that?
Florida. I got that right. You're a mod in JD's, right? I know I've seen your name somewhere. Did you change your name? Was it something before it was Jay Barker from FL? Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that, bro.
On the table is our general manager. This was on. We just single-handedly destroyed the Women's World Championship. That's a WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, they got a fucking Joey. They got a big pop up SummerSlam with the Locks. Oh, okay. What up, bro? Okay, I know who you are now. Sorry. You know, so they send me names online and shit. So she took the contract, or what? I missed what happened. What'd she do? My stream froze. Rhea's holding a clip. Rhea's holding a clipboard. Bianca and Io's face is in Bianca's crotch and appears to be stuck there. Which no, go back to that. I don't want to see yeet. I'm about to yeet. If you go back to the previous screenshot, I'd be happy to yeet. Come on. The fuck is going on? Oh man.
So I flew halfway across the world to whoop somebody.
Whoop somebody ass. Man, we're getting a lot of swearing on this WWE programming in 25.
When I shot the world heavyweight champ. So AOs, please.
Hit my music. Oh, and there's Gunther. Woo! These backstage entrance beginnings that they do with the talent make everything feel so chaotic because somebody can just show up right at the beginning of an entrance and then you get this feeling like, oh shit, right? And then his music hit. That was awesome. I love that they go backstage and do entrances from the back now. That adds such a... Why they hadn't been doing that for the last 20 years is beyond me. I mean, they do backstage segments, don't get me wrong, but implementing them into entrances, it just gives you a bigger sense of chaos when a wrestler's about to come out. He has some random interaction right as he's about to come out to the crowd, right? Damn, look at all the phones. It's like the Fireflies have turned into yeets. God, it makes me think of Bray Wyatt every time I see the cell phone lights, man. Y'all, dude, somebody posted on Twitter yesterday, it blew my fucking mind. Bray Wyatt died on Vince McMahon's birthday. Did anybody know that? I read this whole Illuminati conspiracy thing about the tragic deaths of WWE and how they're linked to like Illuminati sacrifices. It was crazy. I don't know if you're all into that sort of thing, but it's very interesting to read. But this is what's not a conspiracy is that Bray Wyatt did die on Vince's birthday, which is crazy. That's awful, actually. Yeet! Yeet! Jason, sorry. I was looking at Jason's name. Jeremy. We get these crowds for the next month, bro. These early noon fucking, I know it's 8 o'clock at night over there, but we're getting these lit Europe crowds for the next month on TV leading into Mania. So every show is going to feel like a big deal because of the crowd. That's another reason why WWE understood what they got with the crowd from last year's Europe shows, pay-per-views, PLEs. And they just said, let's go do a tour over there leading up to WrestleMania. Every show will feel epic. Dude, and then the Monday after Mania in Vegas is going to be just fucking insane too, man. It's going to be absolutely crazy. I can't wait for it. Yeah, Yuri, I said that like 30 minutes ago. I said, hey, I just went on a long rant about it. You might have left, though. I think you weren't here at the time. But, yeah, I don't think Pat McAfee could make the trip due to the NFL draft. He's got to cover his podcast and stuff. So he's going to be at the NFL draft, I'm pretty sure, for ESPN, which would mean they got to have Corey fill in for him, which made Corey complaining stupid because for two reasons. Corey didn't realize that NXT was about to shoot back through the roof in viewership again, and everybody was going to be, oh shit, NXT's having a resurgence. So it's really not like a demotion. Also, if Pat McAfee can't do anything, the next go-to guy is Corey Graves. So him complaining about going back to NXT was kind of makes him look silly after we see him tonight on Raw, yeah? Oh, and March Madness too. Thank you, Joey. There he is. My guy, Matthew. What's good, bro? What is happening with you today, bro? Hope you're feeling all right. Matthew's a OTS watcher as well. He's a live streamer on Twitch. If you want to plug your Twitch in the chat, Matthew, feel free, bro. If anybody here if y'all are content creators too, and I don't know this about you, throw your links in the chat so I come say what's up and support. I thought they were good cards. I don't think they're in such a thing. Oh, for sure, go ahead and throw you a follow, and if I see you online, I'll definitely pop in and give you a like. Who are these goofs? Oh, that's A-Town Down, and then they got... What is Grayson Waller just bouncing around, running around Austin Theory for? He's getting in the way. If you're into gaming content, I know Matthew plays. Why is my brain? My brain is just fucking. He plays Red Dead. He plays the Division 2. I think he plays some GTA, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. But I'm pretty sure for the majority, I've seen him play in Red Dead and the Division 2 right now. But he's a good dude. Huge wrestling fan. He was at Elimination Chamber. He had dope seats, too. Matthew, are you from Canada or Connecticut? I don't remember. You're from Canada, right? I know you sound like you have a Canadian accent, not a New York accent. But... No, Matthew, I do not. Yeah, you're in Toronto, right? Or somewhere close by. No, I do not think we get a brawl tonight with CENA and Cody. There's no way. There is no way they're touching each other till Mania. Unless... I do think we might get CENA taking it a little personally that Cody called him a whiny bitch. So if I was CENA and I get out of the ring without saying anything to the crowd after I just get punked by Cody like that, I'm going to show everybody that I'm not a whiny bitch. I'm not going to say something. So to your point about being physical, I think it's a possibility we see CENA being physical. What? I mean, if you blinked, you missed the match. Oh no, Jey Uso just cracked his back on the edge of the ring apron. Oh no. Bro, he legit hit his neck, his spine on the edge of the fucking ring apron because he was so blown up he couldn't. JD's gonna absolutely go mental on that spot. He blew himself up so bad and then tried to dive over the top rope and he couldn't get enough air and he literally looked like he broke his back on the corner edge of the apron. That's crazy. I hope he's okay. Yes, I was wrong, Matthew. If you would like me to admit that I was wrong, I really thought I might have been overthinking it, but I also was assuming that Cena was going to come out with a haircut. I assumed Cena was coming out with a haircut, like new fucking gear. He came out in the same old shtick, so that threw everybody off. When he came out in his old shtick, I figured then he was going to cut a promo. But if they were going to keep him in his old gimmick, he should have come out to the Dr. Thugonomics song, at least in my opinion. That's it. And him saying, I don't know, I have some issues with Cena's promo, to be honest. It wasn't my favorite. I kind of shit on it. I believe I spelled it Ghey. Better hope that shit wasn't serious. It's a title match. Imagine if Jey Uso fractures something in his spine. Like, imagine if they find out he's injured. I mean, it's weird to not see McAfee on the desk doing yeet with the crowd. Seeing boring ass Corey Graves looking like he's going to a funeral. Is he in mourning? Why is he dressed in all black? Yeah, it was an ugly spot, for sure. I think what I'm going to do, Matt, chat, I might end the stream after this match just to save whatever remaining stream time I have left for the month to do another stream, a quick one. I'm not sure. We're definitely getting someone with Karrion Kross and Dom. Wait. Do you need Balor and Dom? I swear last night on the phone you said Balor and Dom, Matthew. I think you meant Balor. I think Kross and Sami Zayn are going to end up having something to do with each other at Mania. I think you meant Balor. Well, Balor called Dom a snake, so they for sure got something going on. For surely guacamole. 100%. I think Dom and Finn Balor are doing something. They just keep having too many interactions. Like, Dom keeps punking out. I mean, Balor keeps talking shit to Dom. Dom keeps going behind Balor's back and getting him into sticky situations. They've got to have a feud at some point. Maybe it won't happen at Mania, but they're definitely having a match at some point in the near future. Stoked for this IC title match that's about to happen. Real. Oh, shit. You missed Cena. He came out at the beginning. What's up, Ray? Cena was the very first one out, coming out in his goofy ass jorts and the same old theme song, talking about the fans made him the butt of a joke about being invisible for 20 years. That's literally was his stupid ass explanation. He comes out with the "You can't see me." He started that, and then he says, "We're the ones that started the Invisible Man" joke 20 years ago. It was pretty lame. I'm not gonna lie.
All the women that look like shit.
You can go back and start if you have Netflix, Rage. You can start it from the beginning and watch the opening of it. Now, don't get me wrong. CENA coming out, the booze, everything was dope. The feeling, the vibe, it felt epic. And then he started talking, and it was like, what's going on? Then Cody, you'll see. The way it ends and shit when Cody comes out and stuff to confront him. I mean, it was a great segment. It's just the reasoning and John Cena's promo was, I told y'all we weren't going to get what we were expecting. I was right about that, Matthew. You got to admit. Even though I said he wasn't going to cut a promo, we didn't expect him to give us the reason that he gave. I was not expecting him to say, oh, we made him the butt of a joke for 20 years. And he said he's dumping all of us. He's breaking up with everybody, even the ones that wear his merch. What have you ever done for me? He said. I don't know. Make you the biggest merch seller in the company's history? I'm pretty sure that's why you live in all the houses that you have. I'm pretty sure that there's a big reason for it. Talking about what have we ever done for you? It was really a lame explanation, Rage. I thought so, in my personal opinion. I think you'll probably feel the same. But the segment itself had an epic feel to it. It actually made Cody Rhodes look like a badass, Rage. And you know how we feel about Cody. How he's just kind of a little weakling, kind of a little gimpy guy. He really felt like a badass tonight. He really did. Yeah, and the cars he owns, the mansions he lives in, all of that. Talking about what did we ever do for CENA. I thought it was
We're going to get our hands on you tonight. You want some of that?
But it's still a great segment. I'm not complaining. Rach, have you played WWE 2K25 yet? I have not seen a 2K25 stream from you yet at all, and I swear I thought you were getting that game.
This is the beautiful city of Brussels, Belgium, the de facto capital of the European Union, and for the first time ever, hosting a live WWE television broadcast. Monday Night Raw. WWE started coming to this great city back in 1989. Now, many years later, it finally hosts Monday Night Raw live on Netflix.
The promo segment with John Cena made Cody look better than John Cena. I was actually shocked. I was literally, if you would have been in here, I was screaming out of my chair for Cody. Oh, headbutt to Bianca. Oh, that's what happened because I missed it. I was reading the chat. So they both disrespected Io again. I don't like that powerbomb that she gave Io. The way that she gave it to her was kind of rough. Didn't look like she was protecting her very good.
Leave the ring with the aforementioned contract for WrestleMania. Adam Pearce chasing behind her. Now the Shinala. You can't just write your name on the contract. It's like talking to a child.
He said it's like talking to a child. I don't like this immature Rhea Ripley now. Oh, Bianca's beating her ass. Bianca's beating ass. Io said, let me have a piece. Bat, 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 bat. Dude, I cannot wait for their triple threat. This better be the only triple threat match we get. I'm not even joking. I do not want triple threat mania at WrestleMania, and I feel like we're going to get about 5 triple threat matches because they got to get everybody on the card, and that's what they do every year. But this is the legit one true triple threat that needs to happen at Mania. They could do Roman, Punk, and Rollins a number of ways without giving us a triple threat. So if we get a triple threat for that, I'm just going to call bullshit lazy booking for that one. But the women, that's a legit triple threat that needs to happen. Rey Mysterio. Booyaka! 619. No, you can type in all caps, bro. It's all good. Let's see. Let me go through some comments. Sorry, guys. I get all hyped watching. Matthew's. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I'll get to yours, Matthew. Yuri says Cody told John Cena to stop back. Oh, yeah. Okay. When do we see Becky come back? Not anytime soon.
Well, let's remind everyone how this matchup came about last week here on Monday Night Raw.
Week after Raw, maybe Raw, SmackDown after Mania, if she wants to wrestle. There's not really any need to implement her into anything when we just got Charlotte Flair back. Why would you stick Becky Lynch back in the mix? If you keep bringing people back, you're going to have to take some of these people you've been featuring and push them off to the side to bring back the people that were on TV. I'm not in agreement with that. The people that were on TV get injured, they go off for a year or two to have babies, plastic surgery, to change their face type, whatever. Working on their creative character look for the new 2K25 game. I'm not really sure, but shit happens in life. If you got to leave TV and they stick somebody in your spot for a year, when you come back, you don't just get to be back on TV. You're ready. Nah. We've been watching this other person for a year build up a story for something. So that's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really give a fuck to see Becky in anything anytime soon. Because for the last year, I've been watching stuff with Rhea, Bianca, Io, Tiffany. It's bad enough we got Charlotte back. I don't want anybody else getting pushed off to the side for another returning camera hog like Becky Lynch. Hell no. But she'll probably come back, the week of after Mania, Raw or SmackDown. If she's on Raw, then Raw, I guess.
Electric crowd here tonight.
Yeah. So what's going to happen is Rhea's not going to get the match because she wrote the contract. That was just her little antagonistic action to poke the bear with Io and Bianca to try to get into the match, right? She knows that she can't just sign her name on a document and that she's in. She was just acting really immature. How she's going to get in is because she physically disrespected Io again when Io had just said, no one's disrespecting me ever again. Now Io is going to go to Adam Pearce and say, Rhea Ripley's never beat me. Put her in the match too. I'll beat her again like I always do. That's what Io's going to do. Io's going to go to Adam Pearce and say, or Adam Pearce is going to say, you know what? You're all three fighting. Adam Pearce is either going to get fed up and do it himself, or Io is going to request it. You got benched in JD's chat, you think, huh? That's crazy, bro. Well, it certainly wasn't for me, you know that, but I don't know who benched you. When did you get benched? Or did you just now notice it?
So close to putting it all together, and under the tutelage of Chad Gable, it's going to happen sooner rather than later. They are former NXT tag champions. Speaking of tag teams, I'd love to give a shout out to the Street Profits, brand new WWE tag team champions over on Friday night.
Wait, we've been live for an hour and a half, so the Raw goes 2.5 hours. It was Sidro. Was it today?
Yeah, Rey Mysterio gave one of his masks to Dragon Lee, which Dragon Lee carries to each and every event in his duffel bag to this day.
I don't even have notifications for JD's stream. I don't even see that he's going live.
Since the beginning of this match,
I know he's not live now, but I don't see a thumbnail that he usually puts up something that he's going to be live. I was in his chat earlier, but now it's gone. I don't know where it is.
Absolutely remorseless at this juncture. The ring has been cut completely in half. Dragon Lee has been nowhere near Ray. Well, the Streets were embarrassed. They talked big games. They were going to win the tag titles from the War Raiders. Didn't get it done. Gable returned from that sabbatical. And, well, never mind the fact they were attacked earlier in the evening, completely unprovoked by Ray and Dragon Lee. pick up the pace against the Creed brothers. Tony over Julius and Ray continuing to pick up speed. Biggest little man in the history of WWE. Mysterio 7-3 down. Mysterio is timeless. Ray still upset over the attack by the mystery luchador last week.
Sorry, I'm just looking for your.
Ray believes he was kicked.
Where he did it.
Team again. Ray fighting out of it. He's in a predicament there. Oh, man. By Julius. What power. What power by Julius. Like Ray Lee. The long, familiar climb to the top. And Julius going to be the top rope. Julius Breed is an animal.
Seems like a goof, dude. I can't see the chat because I came in too late, so I'll have to go back after. Oh boy. Joey Clemenza. I'm glad you said that, bro. I'm so glad you said this. I've been saying for a couple of weeks now, I'm going to explain. You remember when Gable was doing the Shorty G shit, right? And it was so corny and lame, and I couldn't even believe that Gable was out there performing the thing. I would have said, this is my livelihood, like this is my character, this is my work. And you're going to go out there and shit on it and make me look like a goof. Like nobody's going to take me seriously. I couldn't even believe he was actually doing week by week coming out to this Shorty G shit. It was that comedy stuff that Vince always books dudes that he doesn't really see much in, right? So this goes on for a number of years, a couple of years or whatever. Now we've got this newly run WWE, right? So they're getting rid of all that Vince era goofy stuff. And everything's taken a more serious turn, which has been awesome. I guarantee you, this is what I've been saying for the last couple of weeks. I firmly believe that this is all Chad Gable's idea, and I think he's literally got the mindset of, let's take the fact that people want to see me in a serious role and reel them in with that, and then spring the hokey comedy gimmicky shit back on them as we're coming back around the bend. And I think that's what they're doing with this whole storyline. Like, it started off being serious. He fought Penta, and then he was losing, and he goes on this sabbatical to learn the dark arts of lucha libre. So we're taking this serious. Okay, finally Gable's getting the serious side, right? And then it's Grande Americana. It's the brilliance of Chad Gable. Like, he's literally doing it to piss, like, to not to piss the crowd off, but it's like, what's the one thing that we don't want to see from Chad Gable is comedy goofy shtick, right? But he's really good at everything he does, and it's a brilliant concept if you think about it. To implement the comedy with the serious, if done properly, is always awesome. If you can do it right, and Chad Gable's mind for the business, I think, is very sound, and I think he understands the dichotomy of the cringy comedy gimmick with the go away heat that everybody hates. But there's a way to pull that off and take the go away heat into legitimate heat. If anybody could pull that off, it's Chad Gable, and I think it's brilliant to do Grande Americano. I think it's actually kind of funny, like in a legit funny kind of way. What is yours saying? Reminds me of SmackDown versus Raw 2011 when Jack Swagger did the Toto Americano in the game. No, I get it. I just don't think that people have seen the vision yet, and I think that until you see the vision, like, you'll feel that way. Because at first I just thought him coming out in, like, doing a luchador thing. Like, if you go back a couple weeks, I don't know if it was on Otis's stream or in Issa's chat. I said somewhere, Gable's literally going to do a goofy comedy skit with a luchador. He's going to come out being a luchador. And everybody was like, no, Gable's not coming out as a luchador. He ain't coming out wearing a mask. I'm telling you right now, you watch. I think just give it a couple more weeks, Joey. I think when we get a little bit more with what's going on, I think you'll start to see the vision and it'll make more sense to you, bro. I could be totally wrong. They could be doing something totally different, but I feel like this was Chad Gable's idea to do something goofy, comedic again, but do it right. All right, Matthew. Um, God damn, I wish we could block some people. I really do. Anyways, Lori's saying that she don't have internet right now. Yuri's asking if she bought it from Amazon. Can you buy internet from Amazon? Is that a joke or are you being serious? I don't really know. Exactly, it's corny. I know it's corny, and that's the brilliance of it, because we don't want to see Chad Gable in anything corny, because that's what we were forced into, right? But if the corny can be done in a way where it's so corny that we laugh, I'm telling you, Chad Gable's going to pull this off, and it's going to. But at the end of this, is going to be like, damn, what a masterful fucking performance by Gable. I'm telling you, I just have a feeling that's what they're going to do with it. I just have a feeling. Ooh, you have Xfinity, Lori? I'm sorry. I can't. I had to part ways with them a long time ago. Those little jobbers scamming me like they did. Okay, I've lost my wrestling stream. No. Wow, Brussels, Belgium is beautiful, even at nighttime. No American cities look like that lit up at night, except for Vegas. That looks like Vegas. They got like a mini Eiffel Tower in Belgium. Okay, the main event is the IC title. I guess I do have to stay on the stream the whole time.
With a former Intercontinental Champion
If it'll
in
let
own right,
me.
Finn Balor, who looks to put the Judgment Day back on top. While they're still singing Seth Rollins' song here in Brussels.
Yeah, I got rid of cable. I got rid of all the cable companies, man. For TV anyway. For internet, I use a company called Ziply. I think they're only here in the Pacific Northwest. I don't know. Well, they're way better than Xfinity. They're run out of Seattle. But they charge me a pass for my internet, though. I do pay like $100 a month. And then we gave ourselves a round of applause. Is that what we just did? Oh, dang. That's the next week. So good, Johnny. Welcome back, bro. No, you're not. You're not a revolutionary. You're not a visionary. You wear clown suits to the ring and are a decent average wrestler. You're not anything special. He's not, chat. I'm sorry. If you think so, you're wasting your time. So this is what we're gonna do every city, huh? For the next fucking month is just let a half hour of the show go to the crowd chanting. And then put the tug over.
Yeah, I was coming out here mad as hell, but
Oh yeah, Dish Network was the shit back in the day. They're a Mormon company though, and then they stopped dropping they started dropping local channels and stuff. And they were the first ones I used to have when I moved out on my own as an adult. I used to have Dish Network for years. They were dope until they started doing weird shit with their service. DirecTV was trying to put them out of business at one point, so DirecTV was signing exclusive deals with certain channels that was not allowing Dish Network to continue carrying those channels, and I believe one of them was the channel I watched wrestling on, and I was like, well, fuck that. So I got rid of Dish Network.
Saw the footage you watched last week. As hell, the Roman Reigns came for revenge on Seth freaking Rollins. Absolutely not.
Can y'all hear Raw through my microphone? You can hear Raw playing through Conman's microphone the whole time. He doesn't get copyright strike.
The wise man in his ear, Roman Reigns, still can't come up with a plan. He needs to do it for him. He had all figured out the time, the place, the moment, except he left one little detail out, and that detail is the man whose name you were all chanting just a few moments ago.
CM Punk, CM Punk. So I'm assuming since Roman and Punk are scheduled for Italy, that they're not going to be on Raw tonight. I could be wrong, but
Because if I had just a few more seconds in that cage with Punk, I would have done what I promised the world I would do. I would have stomped his head through this match, ended his WrestleMania dreams, and I would have put his career on ice. I'd have taken care of the CM Punk problem for all of us, including Roman Reigns. But now, it's just like the good old days. I'm left to clean up Roman Reigns' mess.
no, shut up, Seth Rollins. OTC, OTC, yeah.
Oh, don't worry about the OTC. I will be sure to put him in his place along the way. And it just so happens that my two favorite people.
No, I know, Jeremy. I've been worried about it the whole time. I didn't realize, like, when you said something, I had no idea you could hear it, and I'm worried about copyright strikes too, and I don't want to get one. I'm just trying to figure out a decent level where I can hear it. That's not, maybe if you hear it a little bit, it's not a big deal. Like, if it's just like faintly in the background, as long as it's not over my voice and you can hear it, like I'm not talking and we're just listening to it, I don't think it'll be a problem. As long as I'm talking while you can hear it, I think it's okay.
I was thinking maybe I make a little trip down to Italy. Maybe I make a little trip to SmackDown and put myself right in between Roman Reigns and CM Punk. What do y'all think about that?
No.
That sounds like a nice way to solve a problem and clean up a mess. But that's happening Friday. Brussels, this is Monday. This is tonight. This ain't about Friday. This is about you guys. Because I tell you what, you've been one hell of a crowd all night long. You've been singing with your beautiful voices, and I don't want to take that away from you. We got one more match here tonight. That is the main event for the Intercontinental Championship.
The only triple threat we want at Mania is the women.
My beautiful song as I make my way down to SmackDown, and we make our way to the main event. Give it to me, Brussels. See you boys on Friday. Oh, Friday, SmackDown, live from Kelowna. Of course, USA Network.
Now listen to what he said. He's cut this promo like it's him against Punk and Roman, right?
Very curious to see
I really don't see this being a triple threat, chat. I really don't. Roman wasn't part of anything for weeks. From the Royal Rumble up until Elimination Chamber, he was gone. He was gone. He was ghosted for a full month.
Title against Raquel Rodriguez, one of the toughest tests of Lyra Valkyria's championship reign so far, live next week. After hearing from Seth Rollins, we have to imagine CM Punk is another man with a lot on his mind. Glasgow is Roddy Piper territory. You gotta wonder what the Second City Saint has to say. After what happened last week and this week, A-Town Down Under is gonna go into a championship match against main event Jay. The question is, Lee Jay Uso's partner. We find out next week. Start time, 4 Eastern Pacific in Scotland. After an incredibly intense interaction to kick off Raw tonight, John Cena and Cody Rhodes will both once again be under the same roof next week.
What's up, everybody that is in here chilling with me right now? Thank you for coming watching Raw with me on my watch along. Appreciate every single person that's in here with me right now. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, share the stream out wherever you can. Let's try to get a few more people in here if possible.
Well, I'll stand behind everything I said. And
AJ Styles, let's go.
Anyway, listen, he doesn't belong on our roster. He's got nothing. I don't need this.
Look, I mean, I just want to offer a different perspective. If you don't want to talk, I'll leave.
All right, let's hear it.
Come on. Look, maybe you're not actually mad at Logan Paul.
Is Karrion Kross purposely doing his hair like AJ Styles? Is that what's going on here?
How many years did it take you to get to WWE?
Okay, I said earlier, Yuri, that Kathy was looking like a librarian.
17. All 17 years ago. Look, are you telling me you can't find respect for the students who all sit into our business and accomplish everything you want to do since you're a little bit of record time? See what you do. And it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Well, there is Braun Breaker. He's the Intercontinental Champion.
Karrion Styles, you mean? AJ Kross?
Tonight he wants the goal, but first Breaker has to defend tonight.
Look at Penta just standing there staring at Braun as Braun's walking by. Fuck yeah. Finn Balor. Main event time, chat, and we're under 2 hours. Raw hasn't even been on for 2 hours, or barely 2 hours. Good shit.
Finn Balor told me earlier today, it's St. Patrick's Day. What a day for
It is St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. Did y'all celebrate over the weekend? Are y'all going out tonight? What's going on? Y'all staying home, having a few cold ones? Do we even celebrate St. Patrick's Day? I'm fucking Italian, so I don't give a fuck about St. Patrick's Day, nor do I drink beer. So I doubly don't give a fuck about St. Patrick's Day. But I celebrated it. I go out with friends from time to time if they want, if the plans call for it, you know. But for me, it just never. It was one of them holidays that just never did nothing for me. Never affected my life in any way. Top of the morning to you. Hope everybody ate a bowl of Lucky Charms this morning. It's about as festive as I get for St. Patrick's Day. Lori is, man, Lori, I mean, holy fuck. Lori is actually probably partying harder than anyone for St. Patty's Day tonight.
And also, most likely, the last one I would volunteer.
Shout out to Phil Brooks. She's staying home drinking her Pepsi. Good shit.
It is the veteran Finn Balor.
Joey celebrated last Saturday. He's Mexican and celebrated it like white folks celebrate Cinco de Mayo, an excuse to get drunk. Facts. You know, Cinco de Mayo is not even Mexican Independence Day. So, don't really know how the tradition of Cinco de Mayo even happened here, but I know that it's not legitimately Mexican Independence Day, like we were misled to believe it was. But you're right. It's an excuse to get drunk. Oh, shoot. You strolled in. Good afternoon, Kayla. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you so much for joining. It's good to see you. I hope you've been well. How's the young one? I hear he's running around all over the joint now. I can't even believe that much time has gone by. Thank you so much for stopping in, Kayla. It's awesome to see your name on my screen.
Was the first ever Universal Champion.
Yeah, clap for this man. First ever.
The United States champion. I was two-time NXT champion.
Yeah.
Multiple-time tag team champions.
But he's never been ICE champion.
Soon to be again Intercontinental.
Oh, again? He has been IC title. I don't remember him being Intercontinental champion before. But I guess he has.
You like the wolf? I know Braun's got the dogs with him. He's got his dogs with him. But he's barking up the wrong tree. Because it's St. Patrick's Day, and Finn Balor is going to take the Intercontinental Championship home to Ireland tomorrow, and it's going to be too sweet.
Oh, he just said too sweet.
Big talk from Balor, and he paid it off for the Intercontinental title.
He just did the too sweet. And what did I fucking say a month ago? Jeremy won't remember this, but I told him this. There was a little quick interaction between one Finn Balor and AJ Styles at one of the pay-per-views, I believe. And I said they need to get the Bullet Club back together for WrestleMania. That's what I said.
He went through a difficult time. Doctors were telling him no one had ever returned.
I don't know how it would come about, but I need Finn Balor and AJ Styles to become a thing. I think I need that.
It's a mindset the whole time. I'm going to be better than I was before.
It's Madison Square Garden with the most passionate WWE fans in the whole entire world.
Well, if he's already been IC title, then he's already Grand Slam champ. Because he's had... Oh, no, he hasn't had heavyweight title yet. He's only been Universal. He hasn't had WWE title or heavyweight title. So, technically, he's not Grand Slam.
An ovation.
He'll only be Grand Slam if he ever gets the WWE title or the World Heavyweight title, I think, Jerry. Yeah, I said, I think it was like leading up to the Rumble build. I was like, we need Balor and AJ Styles to resurrect the Bullet Club or some sort of Bullet Club type of thing in WWE. And why did Finn Balor just say too sweet? Right after we just saw an AJ Styles backstage segment. I'm just saying, chat. I'm just saying. There might be little seeds planted. You never know. How do y'all feel about the Hall of Fame this year? How's that? Is everybody liking the lineup? I really kind of just feel like this year's Hall of Fame sucks. I'm not gonna hold you. Damn, look at Abs Balor. Jesus Christ. Sheesh. Ripped Abs Balor. Fucking hell. How much longer are they going to play his music? What's going on? Air raid sirens. No, Yuri. No. No, they will not. They are the bloodline now. Nothing they did before WWE counts. Once you get to WWE, you know that. Tonga Low is absolutely. I mean, I don't know. Nobody misses him. He didn't even do anything. I love Braun Breaker, man. Look at Braun Breaker's logo. Do you notice how the font looks like it says ROH? That's the Ring of Honor with the chain and shit. That's the exact Ring of Honor logo with the chain in the maroon background. His name is spelled like the Ring of Honor logo. Oh, shit. Bonus points to me for picking that up. Put myself over on that one. Give me the old, God damn it, he used to pat himself on the back. I can see his little curly mullet in my fucking mind, and I can't think of his name. I know one of the marks in the chat will know who I'm talking about. Jeremy, probably. Come on, help me, dude. Barry Horowitz, never mind, you're too slow. Nailed it.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Intercontinental Championship.
I don't like Alicia Taylor.
Introducing first the challenger.
I can get past her Marge Maggie Simpson hair, but
Wicklow, Ireland, weighing at 190 pounds.
look at Finn Balor, and he doesn't weigh 190 pounds. He maybe weighs 140, soaking wet, holding 2 bricks. But he is shredded to the gills.
And his opponent.
You know, she could be like Sindel from Mortal Kombat if you put a streak in her hair.
250 pounds.
Sindel. Now, chat. Are we getting a squash? Is he gonna just steamroll right over Finn Balor in a quick squash, or are we getting a match with some interference here? I mean, Penta was backstage looking at Braun when he walked past him, right, eyeing him up and down. So is Penta gonna come out? Also, did we get a Ray Phoenix vignette at all? Did we see? No, we got both of those vignettes on SmackDown on Friday. So Alistair and Ray Phoenix are going to be on SmackDown then? I don't recall. I mean, I've missed a lot of the show due to interacting with the chat and stuff and getting up and walking around my apartment because I get restless. But
world-traveled veteran of this game knows full well he's not going to overpower Braun Breaker.
Yeah, Lori, I know they're going to have a match, but I just meant, is it going to be a squash match or is it going to go for a minute? You know what I mean? Are you saying you think it's going to go for a while? Not just a quick squash? That's maybe what you meant.
But a lot of people you talk about the fact that maybe he needs some anger management. Perhaps Finn Balor can bring that into play tonight, bring Breaker off his game, the veteran that he is. That potentially could be an effective strategy for Finn Balor, because as we're seeing, Balor realizing quickly you cannot impose your own physical will on Braun Breaker.
Thank you, Joey. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, someone's on board with me.
Breaker is something more than human. And Finn Balor finding that out firsthand right now. Balor, though, with a great side headlock takedown.
If you look at Pentra, I'm saying Penta and entrance at the same time, Pentra. If you look at Penta's entrance alone, to me, that tells me they put a whole lot into his singles appearance. You can't have Ray Phoenix in a vignette with an orange sky and orange lightning bolts. Clearly, he's going to get his own look. They're not. I could be wrong. But I think they're keeping them. I think the intention was to bring them in as a tag team. However, I think maybe they had to alternate course based off of Tony Khan's petty actions, right? So it's actually going to work out in the long run for both of these guys. Get them over both huge, selling massive merch as single stars, and then tell the universe, the WWE crowd, that they're brothers, and fuse them together later on. That's what I think is the best route to go.
Finn, stay down, Finn. Stay down. Braun Breaker, stay down.
Sling blade counter.
Let's go. Bro, if you ordered Penta's mask the day it came out, shipping wasn't until the beginning of April. They've had so many orders that they've now had to back shipping up further into May. For the first shipment of masks. Nobody's gotten a Penta mask yet. No one's going to get one this month. No one's going to get one next month. I wonder how many they got to make. They probably got to make millions of these things. For real.
They'll just continue to try to amass more gold. Yeah, things haven't been on the same page since the.
Lori, if you watched AEW at all, you'll recognize Ray Phoenix when you see him again.
Let's hit or submit Breaker tonight. Breaker has the champion's advantage, so a count out does not work for Balor.
Jeremy, I'm going to start taking pictures of things that you say in the chat versus what you tell me in phone conversations, bro. Chat, somebody bookmark this. Remember what he's saying right here. We're going to keep this man honest, chat. We're going to keep him honest today.
Great job.
By the way, this is another OTS OG, Midmost Mark. He too has a YouTube channel. Go check out his content. I know he's been on a hiatus for a while, but he's got a good mind for the business as well, and he's got some good content. Decoding Kayfabe is his channel name, like you see in his little profile picture right here next to his comment. Decoding Kayfabe on YouTube. Go check him out. But Penta's entrance, like his singles, the whole presentation, yeah, do not mess that up right now with tag team shit. Plus, he announced tonight that he's going for the IC title. Clearly, he's not getting stuck in a tag team with his brother. They are clearly not putting the Lucha Brothers together. And right, thank God.
Realize that Breaker was going to be a star. I don't want to take all the credit for his goal, but I'd say almost instantly back in NXT. It's hard to look at Braun Breaker and not realize that he has more potential than perhaps most of the roster. The guy is a freak of nature. He can be the face of WWE someday. With that said, people in the locker room know that. They realize that, and they want to be the ones to snuff out Braun Breaker's flame. And also, sometimes it takes a long time to put it all together. Correct.
What's he doing?
For the first time ever.
Is he talking shit? Is he thinking about me?
Current champion Braun Breaker. Honestly, I hope we make Brussels a regular stop on the Raw and SmackDown tours going forward. This city has been unbelievable. The crowd's energy is second to none, and we have a hell of a main event unfolding before our very eyes. It's been a hell of a night already, kicking the night off with John Cena and his crazy.
Oh, he said, for now, Hooli. I thought he said now. I read his. I'm dyslexic, chat, so sometimes the words get jumbled around when I read.
The Rock and WWE Universe paying a little respect to our counterparts, Christoph and Philippe. Skin of Braun Breaker, trying to get Braun to make a mistake. That did not seem to be the case. And now Finn is paying for it. Launching himself with a flying elbow out of Look at that. Breaker. The freak of nature. Breaker stood up by Balor.
Yeah, the only titles that Balor hasn't won is the top two, the World Heavyweight and the WWE. He won Universal, obviously. He was the first Universal, but I don't think they count Universal as one of the top two that they're using right now. I'm not sure. Oh, he's already Grand Slam champion. He achieved the status on September 2nd, 2023 after winning the undisputed tag team championships. So yeah, he's already Grand Slam, Jeremy. According to the internet.
It's really unfair. Balor and Dom now exchanging some words. Balor saying, "What are you doing out here?"
Yeah, he's Oh, I can share my screen, huh? Sorry, chat. I got to get in a better habit of figuring out how to share with you guys the stuff I'm looking up, so it's less boring for you to just not hear me talk for 5 minutes while you see my Kawasaki logo on my hat. Sorry about that. Okay, present.
Corey, we've seen this before. I think I would suggest you
Share
get the hell out of the
screen.
way. Because Frank's about to break Balor. Frank, oh my God! Balor, unbelievable.
So yeah, right here. $10 a Grand Slam champ having achieved the status.
This is for the Intercontinental Championship. Dirty Donovan Judgment looks up. Balor trying to drag him up to his feet. Referee Shep's doing a great job to allow this matchup to go on. Not beginning to count yet.
I so wish we would have gotten that CENA, man. You know what I'm saying? Wearing a suit and shit, coming out just with like a tie and just being a dickhead. Not you guys are a toxic relationship. I'm breaking up with all of you. I mean, it was literally the weakest John Cena promo I think I've ever heard. Literally the weakest. Couldn't even believe it. Come on, Finn. Now, is Dom going to come out? Oh, Dom's already out. I'm slow. Sorry, I'm slow to the dance, chat. There's Dom right there. Well, Dom's going to interfere and cost Finn the match. Right? Because then that gets Finn away from the title scene. He starts going after his Mania feud with Dom. And that allows Penta to come in and go after Braun Breaker. So we're getting Penta versus Braun at Mania? I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I'm glad that you Me too, Yuri. He was my favorite in NXT. Him and Samoa Joe and Shinsuke. But Finn was there before both of those guys, so he was my favorite. He was my first favorite NXT wrestler. Oh yeah, bro, that clip was hilarious. Yada yada yada. I don't speak bitch. And dude, that TikTok video is goated, bro. Oh no. Dom's getting speared off of the apron. Okay, or punched off. Carlito, thanks for coming, did the job. How does Breaker run up the ropes like it's a staircase that quickly and just stand and not lose his balance? That's crazy. With another guy in front of him too. Spear. I told you. 1, 2. Dom. This fucking. This Mania build is so predictable, chat. Yeah, this is a little too predictable for my liking. This is not a roller coaster ride if we know what's going to happen before it happens.
Now Dirty Dom into the match, along with Carlito. They're in the ring attacking Breaker here. The matchup. I guess they're trying to make the minutes. Dom especially throwing this thing for power.
Penta! Let's go! Whee! Let's go! Bye-bye, Dom.
Continental Championship. Dominic and Carlito. And Carlito touches with a spear by Breaker.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How did they come up with Penta versus Braun Breaker? Ole, 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 Cero Miedo. That's dope.
Earlier tonight, activated the tensions clear. We'll be looking at the next Intercontinental Championship.
Oh,
match.
Braun Breaker busted his lip open.
Thank you, Brussels. What an electric night. Thank you, Go Monday Night Raw live on Netflix.
Decent. Yeah, Penta versus Braun Rage for sure. I just don't know how they came up with that because I don't know that that's the route I would go for Mania with them, to be honest, you know? Not that I'm not going to jump out of my seat. Like, it's going to be a sick fucking match, don't get me wrong, but I just don't know the thinking, like how they came to that conclusion. But we'll have to see. Or are we gonna get like Breaker and Penta in a tag team against Carlito and Dom now next Monday? Is that what they're gonna do? And then we're gonna do the typical the tag team of Braun and Penta, or like because they're not a team, so they're not cohesive, and they'll do something. One will do something to the other, and then they'll end up in their match. Like that's so hokey if that's the way they go, in my opinion. I'm okay with them having a match. I just don't want it. I don't know. The build for it's got to be there for me though. Rage, it is true. Mercedes Moné had JD kicked off a commentary for her match in House of Glory. It is true. It is true. It's actually the biggest, pettiest bitch move I've ever seen in all of independent pro wrestling. From the indies, it's the biggest bitch move I've ever seen. JD's never said nothing about Mercedes Moné disparagingly in terms of her personality, her persona, her character. JD knows that she's close to the Amazing Red. She got her start in House of Glory. JD's not an idiot, but he's going to criticize shitty booking when we get it. And that's all he's done for the last year is highlight the fact that Tony Khan is allowing this deplorable booking of Mercedes Moné. And then she comes into House of Glory and has him removed from commentary. I don't think it was just Mercedes, though. I'm pretty sure Tony Khan had something to do with it. So, it's the pettiest, shittiest thing I've ever seen. And I do know this, though. I told JD yesterday, I said, you know, a situation like that, a lot of people would look at as like a bad situation. Like, oh, fuck, like, I saw a lot of tweets thinking that JD's done in House of Glory and this and that. I'm like, no man, this is only going to gain him. This means that he's ruffling feathers, right? This means that they're paying attention. They're listening to him. So a lot of times in Hollywood, when you see somebody go through a negative scandal or get some negative press, they become even bigger. I texted JD last night immediately. I said, "Oh, brother, big things now are on the next step for you is a fucking massive step up. Whether he leaves HOG, I just know that if you ruffle feathers where companies start making moves against you, somebody's going to want to pick up JD's podcast here in the next year or two. I'm talking a big carrier, like a legit podcast carrier. I'm not talking about just live streaming on YouTube. I'm talking about a legitimate company that produces multiple podcasts. I'd be surprised if JD's not already in talks with some companies, to be honest with you. So he for sure has got bigger, better things on the horizon, and he's only just gaining more and more notoriety. Well, welcome to the club, Lori Lynch. We all haven't liked Mercedes for a while. She's been actually sorry in AEW. Rage, you're 100% correct. I don't even recognize her. And I'm not talking about the different ring attire and the crazy weekly new hairstyles. There's been a change in her persona, in her attitude, her demeanor, the way she carries herself. She literally thinks that her shit don't stink now. And she didn't act like that in WWE, in my opinion. I always thought that she was one of the more humbler wrestlers in WWE. She was always very vocal about her appreciation for where she was at and the spots and the opportunities that she got. She was always very humble when she wasn't being the ratchet heel, but for the most part, she was a baby face in her main roster run. And I really liked that about the girl. I loved her a lot, and I don't like what I'm seeing from her at all in AEW, not one bit. It needs to get off my TV. It's cringe. And I don't know why somebody can't accept hearing constructive criticism to the point where you've got to go have dude removed from his livelihood. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Is JD live yet? I need to get up out of here. So I thank you guys. This has been a killer impromptu stream. All my impromptus seem to be the best. When I don't think about something and when I just throw a stream up and just do it just wing it. I think sometimes when I think and I try to plan stuff out, I overthink it, and then I try to make sure everything's perfect, and then things in the streaming world are never perfect. So you've got to get used to that and adapt on the fly. So I think sometimes for certain personality types, I think for me and mine, doing it on the fly seems to, at least when it comes to the live streaming, doing it on the fly and not saying, oh, I think I'm going to go live tomorrow, and then think about it all night long. And then when I get to tomorrow, then I'm like, should I go live? Should I not go live? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of thinker I am. So I think when it comes to live streaming, I just got to just throw up a stream when I just feel like throwing up a stream. And I felt like I had to just throw one up for John Cena's heel appearance return. Granted, it was what he said was just sounded like a wet fart to me. Coming out in his same gear and his same song, really, I just would have done it different. It could have been so much better. It served its purpose, but I'll see you guys all over in JD's stream. I love you all. Share the stream out, hit that like button, and stay tuned for actual content coming within the month from yours truly. I will see you all on OTS. Have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, guys.